morning. I'm a little late, but that's okay. Hope everybody is having a super duper Wednesday. It's Wednesday morning. Yes, hump day is here. Oh, by the way, somebody sent me pop dolls. And I have no idea who you are. I have no idea who sent me these, but thank you so freaking much. These were at Compound Media for a couple weeks, and I was going to do an unboxing, and then they all got mixed up in everybody else's boxes. We get a lot of mail there. So I was sent this super cute Sailor Jupiter pop doll. And these are all at the same time. Let me know if you can see a theme. And then I was sent a very cute Lois Lane pop doll, and then I was sent this hovering Scarlet Witch pop doll. So what this person did, they sent all three costumes from me, Anna, and Brittany, what we had dressed up as at MegaCon. How thoughtful is that? How freaking cute is this? So if this is you, let me know so you can claim your thank you. So you can claim your praise. What's up, guys? I didn't do a Mayor in the morning yesterday because I had to plan some travel. I had to do some bookings. I used like almost all my miles on a trip for not just me, a couple people. But that's what miles are for, right? We're supposed to use our miles, not just hang on to them till we're dead. It's fine. It's fine. What's up, Paul Gibbons? Honk from Florida. Honk indeed. Honk indeed. Guys, I have a lot of fun shows coming up. This weekend, even. It's here. The shows are here. Boom. Here I am on my website. So tomorrow, Thursday, I'm pretty sure this show is going to happen. I'll be at Stand Up New York, 8 o'clock show tomorrow, Thursday, with Gino Bisconti and my boy Andrew Harms. Then I'll be heading to upstate New York to do a little bit of an upstate New York tour. I'll be headlining at the Last Chance Tavern in Tannersville. That's the Tannersville, New York, not Pennsylvania. This Friday, July 15th. That's a 7:30 show. Then I'll be heading to Buffalo first to do a live Who Are These Podcasts with Carl Hamburger live in studio with additional special guest Jim Florentine. Very excited for that. Then I'll be headlining in Buffalo at Nickel City Cigars at 8 o'clock. This show, I have to give so much props to Nickel City Cigars. This guy, this business, they have been through so much. Like there have been so, and I feel like I'm about to sound like Stuttering John because I'm about to talk about trolls, but there have been many attempts to cancel this show. Many people have been calling into this business and surrounding businesses, not only saying that I'm going to have a racist party, that you guys know, but what they're also now doing is calling these businesses and just playing like porn, like playing gay porn, like into the phone. And there are also some folks like buying up a ton of tickets and then returning them. You know who you are. These ticket purchases are coming from Florida, so we know who's behind this. It's just, but this guy doesn't give a fuck. The show will go on. It's going to be great. Support this guy. Support this business here, because this show is happening no matter what. I guess the trolls are going to do their thing. They're going to try. The trolls are just confused fans. I wholeheartedly believe that. They like you. They just don't know what to do with you. They don't know what to do with their feelings because they do obsess. Then I'm headlining in Syracuse this Sunday, July 17th at the Funny Bone. Then I'm going to Texas. I'll be in Austin doing the Cap City Comedy Club Thursday, September 8th. Then I'll be in Philly September 14th. I also have a show in Jersey. I do. I just haven't put this in my calendar yet. Let me scroll down. Yeah. September 16th and 17th, I'll be at the Comedy Cove in New Jersey. So right after this Philly show, I'll be in Philly Wednesday, September 14th at the Helium Comedy Club. Then I'll be at the Comedy Cove September 16th and 17th with Kevin Dombrowski. That'll be in Jersey, and then I'll be in New Orleans doing 4 shows at the Comedy House, New Orleans, Friday, September 30th, and Saturday, October 1st. Then we're doing our second ever Content House in Florida. To kick it off, we'll be doing a Comedians of the Compound show at the Orlando Improv on Thursday, October 27th. See myself, Anthony Cumia, Gino Visconti, Lila Hart. A couple more special guests will be there. Tickets are now on sale. You can get all these tickets from my website, ChrissieMayr.com. And yeah, those are the shows, guys. Check them out. I like making you laugh. Content House for the win. When is my European tour? I don't know. As soon as all the Glaze shit is over. As soon as I can be assured no one's going to ask me for a vax passport. What's happening with my hair? Yeah. You can't just go to Europe willy-nilly, Folker. You know this. It takes planning. It's like you got to be there at least 10 days, 2 weeks. You can't just pop through. You can't just show up in Ireland. You can't just blow into town. It's like a production. I haven't been to London since I was in high school. Since I went with the theater group at my high school. We saw the Globe Theater. We saw Shakespeare's, I don't know, somewhere that Shakespeare's house, I guess, where he lived. And I remember a bar called Yates. I think our hotel was across from a bar called Yates with a Y. That's all I remember about London. And I also can't believe my parents let me go to London as a high school junior. And then the last time I was in Europe must have been Italy in 2015 or something. And then I was paying for that trip for years. Don't go into debt, guys. Don't do it. I don't recommend. Mizzy was on. What's up, buddy? Oh, there might be activists outside when I go, because I've never seen an activist IRL. Oh, you know who has had activists outside their shows? Is Alex Stein. I saw it in person when we did the Children's Health Defense fundraiser show together. So there. No notification. Uh-oh. Susan, get on top of it. Get on top of it. What's up, Miles Swan is in the house. I will use you like that. Paul, I already mentioned you. Mizzy was on. What's up, buddy? I feel like I need to start doing my hair differently. See? Psycho confirms he's in Ireland and the vax stuff is still going on. That's so fucking gay. Sounds like I'm talking through the PC. Really? My settings aren't? Let me see. Oh my God. How embarrassing. If my settings aren't good. You're right! Oh my God. What a good catch. Holy hell. What a good catch. Thank you, guys. Yes, I was just informed that perhaps my mic was not on, but now it is on.
Sounds weird.
It does sound weird? Okay. Well, it should be fine now because I adjusted a setting. The chat will let me know. It sounds like I'm in a porta potty? Well, what's wrong with that? I'm in my audio. Yeah, I should be all good. It's perfect now. Okay, I trust you, Joe. My voice is buttery smooth. Should I redo it? No, because I'm here to talk about some very important news, other than my shows, of course. Oh, I had Seth Dillon on yesterday, of the Babylon Bee, CEO of the Babylon Bee. I had no idea that he had basically taken Libs of TikTok under his wing and hired security for her and is essentially paying out of his pocket for her to keep doing her thing and keep working. That's fucking awesome. That's a real solid citizen right there. But yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. You know who else is a good guy? Oh, Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson really wants to be a dad, guys. It's his dream. Did you know that being a father was Pete Davidson's dream? He's ready for father. I guess he was with Kardashian. That's no better person than to have a kid with. She's all about that. Although she probably wouldn't carry it. It would be like a surrogate. But Bang the hell out of that surrogate, I guess. The comedian admitted in a new interview with Kevin Hart that he dreams of becoming a father. I'm definitely a family guy. My favorite thing ever, which I've yet to achieve. How do you know if it's your favorite thing ever if you haven't done it? Which I've yet to achieve is I want to have a kid, said in a sneak peek of Peacock's Heart to Heart on Tuesday. That's like my dream, the 28-year-old boyfriend of Kim Kardashian added. When Davidson started to justify his wishes, calling it super corny, Hart jumped in saying it's not super corny. It's the best goddamn thing you can do in life. With the reassurance, Davidson continued saying he thinks fatherhood would just be so fun and uses it as a way to better himself. Like, I don't know. Do some of you guys that have kids feel like you have to have a kid so you can be a better person? Shouldn't ideally you should become that better person on your own first? I guess another person can motivate you. I mean, don't be too messy when you have the when you have the kid. Although I guess when you have a baby, you have a few years to get it together because the baby's not going to remember if you were a fucking hot mess. I'm just so excited for that chapter. So, like, that's I hate when, uh, news outlets do this. They add in all the likes that you say to make you sound dumb. They've done that to me too. I'm just so excited for that chapter. So, like, that's kind of what I'm preparing for now. Just trying to be, like, as good of a dude and develop and get better, so when that happens, it's just easier. I mean, kinda sounds like why say this if you're not in the midst of doing it? You're dating Kim Kardashian. It's what I'm preparing for now. So are you currently shooting loads into a surrogate? Like, what exactly are you doing? The two comedians also talked about how their experiences with childhood trauma at a young age shaped the outcome of their lives, often using comedy as a form of therapy. Here is that classic picture of Pete Davidson's dad, who, had he not died in 9/11, Pete Davidson would not be as famous as he is today. He's cute though. Cute dad. God, I was just watching some 9/11 videos yesterday when they were like, it was many different angles. They're like, yeah, we're still looking for a plane. We never at any point saw a plane hitting a building. Interesting stuff. I tell my friends that all the time. I'm like, if everything is fine, if my childhood was fine, I'd probably be a construction worker in Staten Island, Davidson joked. I'd be like the happiest guy ever. But that weird shit that it does to you made me love comedy. Davidson lost his firefighter father in the September 11th terrorist attack when he was just 7 years old. I mean, how much can you really remember at 7? He has been open about suffering from depression and attempted suicide by drowning when he was 9. I don't know about that. I was a lifeguard for many years. These kids are not attempting suicide by drowning. It's called your parents never sent you to swim lessons. You just don't know how to swim. What? I'm going to click on this. I find this a little hard to believe. Well, I mean, for a 9-year-old to try to kill themselves. This was in 2018. Once tried to drown himself in a pool. Dang. When I was in the 4th or 5th grade. First of all, in 5th grade, you are 11 or 10. So he had to have been 4th grade or 3rd grade. I was trying to get my head stuck. I was trying to get my head stuck in the ladder in the deep end so I wouldn't be able to get up. Wow, but I'm too much of a pussy and my head is too small. Yeah, this doesn't sound like an attempted suicide. This just sounds like you're fucking around. Like, kids do that all the time in the pool. I used to play that game where I would, like, pretend to be dead floating at the top of the pool to see if anybody cares. I've done that so many times as a kid. You're like, "My family doesn't care about me. I'm gonna pretend to be dead." And then no one notices before you run out of breath and you're like, "What's for lunch?" I just don't necessarily believe this is a suicide attempt. I think that's it. I think that's the extent of his suicide attempt. Oops. All right. Now, of course, is this even the right article? Okay, it is. Although the SNL's alum for comedy stemmed from a place of pain, it also introduced him to his girlfriend Kardashian. The pair have been dating since she hosted the sketch comedy show in October 2021. Wow, it's been that long already. And the funny man has been spending more time with her 4 kids, whom she shares with ex-husband Kanye West. Davidson even went so far as to tattoo the initials of Kardashian and her kids, north, south, east, and west, on his neck. No, it's North State, Chicago, and Psalm. There they are. It's a hard life being a Kardashian kid. While the pair are in no rush to have a kid of their own, their steamy romance may speed up the process. Oh, good. We're just gonna justify having a kid out of wedlock. That's what Hollywood is for, right? Davidson's full interview with Hart will be released on Peacock on July 4th. I could see him having a Kardashian baby just to like lock down his future, just to like make sure he got that Kardashian money coming in steadily for life. I think we call that a gold digger. But men can be gold diggers too. Let's not be sexist about this. I'm sure many of us, given the opportunity, would have a rich person's baby. If you're a good person, you're a good person. Thanks, Flagrant. Good night, Mr. At Jamie. That is a true statement. Oh, it's not. Oh, this is what you were talking about. It's not that you need kids to be a better person. It just adds that much more personal and different perspective on life. Okay. Is adding like every other word a feminine trait? Maybe. It's probably just a bad habit. I'm working on it. No, I'm not. I'm not working on it. Okay. Let's get to some super chats. NVIDIA. What's up, NVIDIA? Having a kid can make you a better person. You need to make them a priority in life, and it can really bring out all your positive and negative traits. NVIDIA, again, thanks, buddy. My life goal was always to start a family and have a kid, but it was never because I thought it would make me a better person. I just knew that's what I wanted in life. Wow, that's so refreshing to hear. You don't often hear guys that want to start a family. It's really, maybe it's just my experience. It seems like only women want to have families, and then the guys just get like roped into it somehow. Guard the pussy. When I was little, I ran away from home, but after an hour of circling the block, I decided to go back. Like certain people's attempted suicide. Yes, I did the same thing. I ran away from home in, gosh, it had to have been 5th grade. And my running away from home was, I really wanted to, I was homesick and we had a softball game and I really wanted to play. I just was feeling FOMO. I didn't want to miss out. So I remember I was in like a lilac colored sweatsuit. Back in the day, no, kids don't have hoodies. You have a sweatsuit. You have a crew neck sweatsuit. And I just left my house. I remember I made it maybe 2 blocks before a neighbor was like, "What the hell are you doing?" What are you pulled over, picked me up, drove me back to their house. It was the Laspinas who picked me up and brought me back to their house. They lived on the corner. They had a huge house. They had a huge freaking house. Like, I was embarrassed of my house growing up. Like, I would have friends drop me off at the neighbor's house because I didn't want people to know how small the house was that I lived in. Right? Other people have done that, I'm sure. I did that for years. Phew. Pete was the first person to call out Crenshaw. Really? The only thing that stops me from having kids is worrying about the world I left them. It's not good enough. I don't know. No one ever has control over the world that they're in. Yes, I do mean purple. I guess if your desire to have them is stronger than your concern for the world, then go for it. Oh, thanks, Matt G. Thanks, Matt G. Yeah. So who knows? I hope Pete Davidson has a baby with Kim Kardashian. Do it. Why not? What else is he going to do with his life? Matthew Hammond, do you see the member messages with the super chats? These seem to be a super chat each YouTube member gets each month. No. I didn't. Is this a new function of YouTube? I will have to look into this. This is fun. I want to talk about this. Did you guys know this is a thing? The Siren Gaze. Gen Z, oh my lordy. Gen Z says Siren Gaze can trick horny men into getting whatever you want. Are you guys familiar with the Siren Gaze? If not, it's time to get familiar with it. Okay, who are these people? They look like those model sisters, but I don't think it's them. Hadid. Looks like Gigi and Bella Hadid, but I don't think it's them. Master your siren gaze and you seduce a man's soul until it keeps moaning your name. This hypnotizing look inspires obsession, and I wrote a guide to teach all the girlies how to master your siren gaze. What is she doing? Like, oh, is it this arm? Is it this arm? I could really do it for real. I'm just not gonna do it right now. I learned it last year. Solid works. Been able to pull every single guy I've wanted with just a look. I'm also blown away. Steps to the siren gaze. Step 1, elevate your eyebrows. Step 2, narrow your nose, which means doe eyes. Step 3, open your mouth slightly as if in breath of pleasure. Research has shown this expression women have before the big O, and this is what men's brain pick up on subconsciously. Practice makes perfect, so get your mirror out. For more in-depth analysis and tips on how to get the full effect on this gaze, I wrote the Siren Gaze ebook. No fucking way. I have to order this. This is on TikTok, and guess what? If you're a man, you might have currently fallen for this siren gaze and not even known it. Frowning is canceled. Gen Z is taking over TikTok with the siren gaze trend, where women are claiming a slight turn up of their lips is what seals the deal. A slight turn up of their lips? So you mean a smile? This is what seals the deal with potential partners, claiming it sends subliminal messages to prospective men. TikToker Secrets of a Siren teaches her primed protege how to master the seductive gaze. When you master your siren gaze, and now you can make men obsessed with you just by looking at them the right way. One clip with 4.6 million views reads, the siren gaze sends subliminal messages to a man that hits sexual pleasure points. He won't even know why he's addicted to you. The user notes that stars like Alexa Demi of Euphoria fame and Marilyn Monroe mastered the siren gaze, and now it's time for you to tap into your feminine power. Make men obsessed with you. The account's other videos explain the importance of being a siren and give examples of siren gazes, advising that viewers use facial expression to get whatever you want from men. Please use this with caution as it can induce obsession. Another clip advises, being a siren is a lifestyle and seduction is about the energy you exude. Did you guys know this? You can seduce anyone. Is this a siren gaze or is she stoned? It's hard to tell. Eager TikTokers wanting to learn the siren gaze applauded the trick, with some claiming it works wonders. I learned it last year. Solid works. Been able to pull every single guy with a single look. 2022 is the year you step into your villain era. Sexy Back says, gonna do this to Harry Styles on Wednesday. Thanks, bestie. I want to, but I don't know how to. A user sorrowfully wrote, step 1, have pretty eyes. True, it does help. This is Megan Fox. She can look at you cross-eyed and she's going to seduce you. Let me see some ugly chicks pull this off. While the videos reach thousands of eyes, with some tips amassing several million views, not everyone is sold on the so-called siren gaze the TikToker is touting. Wow, that's a lot of alliteration. Women are so pathetic because why are y'all doing so much to get and keep a man? Putting period blood in what? Putting period blood in spaghetti? People are doing this? Hold the goddamn phone. I have to look this up. How am I Googling this? Oh my God, it's the second freaking thing that comes up. Okay, this is Reddit. Are we really doing this? Oh my God, there's a whole group of women putting period blood into their partner's food. Holy, this is gross. Hold the phone. I have to pause this article. The women who sneak period blood into their partner's food. All right, I'm gonna scroll past the picture. Oh my God. Most of us are glad to be rid of when Aunt Flo comes to town, disposing of it. It turns out there are people who enjoy cooking with it. But unlike the women who say cook up their own placentas and enjoy it with some fava beans and a nice Chianti, the menstrual master chefs are all about sneaking it into the food of unsuspecting men folk for alleged magical purposes. This is witchcraft. In some cultures, such as African American hoodoo culture and Sicilian folk magic, it's believed that serving menstrual blood to men will capture his sexual attention. You don't need any spells to go along with it. Supposedly, the woman's scent is added to the man's consciousness, and he'll either become obsessed, commit to her and never stray, or commit to her and never stray, depending on what the owner of the period blood is trying to achieve. Okay, wow. The way it works, if it works at all, can be explained in part by science. It has to do with pheromones. Men in these cultures are often warned to not accept brown or red drinks or food with brown and red sauces oh my God, from unmarried women because some menses related witchcraft might be afoot. Oh my God. Now, if you've stopped dry retching enough to raise a skeptical eyebrow and call BS on this tale of mine, our old friend Google would indicate otherwise. There are forums and web pages discussing this unusual ingredient. If you're not totally icked out and are looking, I gotta talk about this on Simcast. If you're not icked out and you're looking to get this started as a form of cuisine enhancement, this forum has a guide. Clicking on the forum, whoa, Lucky Mojo forum. Oh my God. How come no one told me about this until just now? No, do not grind up tissues, cloth, etc. It is the menses. Only you wish to get into the food. Yes, many people use a tampon like a tea bag and cook with it. Oh, holy shit. This is so gross. Some women out there admit they've tried it but aren't sure if sneaking bodily fluids into their lover's meal was a good idea or not. Because if you do that shit, you should totally ask the internet, like this lady. He asked me to cook rice for him. I was on my period. I removed my pad and stuck it inside the water and made sure the blood. I added my urine to the water. Okay, no one asked for this. She added her urine into the water and made a stew for him. He came back and ate the food without knowing. My question is, did I do the right thing? Or I overreacted? Should I tell him? Because I'm feeling very worried and confused. Wow. Everyone is saying I'm doing the wrong thing by cooking my husband food with my period. What? God, why is everyone saying this? How judgmental. Maka, why? Let me give you my reason. My auntie has been doing it and she is married for 12 years. She and her husband are in peace, though they don't have kids yet. But her husband is not even talking of a second wife. Since I got married, I can beat my chest and say my husband has never misbehaved outside that you know of. He practically worships the feet I walk on. You mean the ground you walk on? I make his food special. I know it's wrong, but I don't think it's poisonous. If that is the way my marriage will be intact, I will have no regrets. I am a very emotional being. I might die if my heart is ever broken. Who are you people to judge me? A man posting to the bodybuilding forum discovered his girlfriend of 2 years had been feeding him period blood the whole time. And unsurprisingly, he was unimpressed. Oh, great. This fucking spaghetti. I have been dating this Italian girl for 2 years now. Today, we were just casualing after fucking, and she asked me, "Do you ever wonder why we fell in love?" I guess I told her it was meant to be. She says she made it so. And I asked her how. She goes on to say that once a month, When she's on her period, she puts her menstrual blood in the spaghetti sauce she feeds me. Oh, so chill about it. I was fucking grossed out, immediately started gagging. She told me it was an old secret her grandma gave her and that she thought I would find it sexy. I couldn't believe this chick. I immediately left after. Now I'm home. I mean, did they break up? Oh my God, guys. I have done this often with uniformly good results. I have directly fed gobbets of menstruum. Who says these words? To my lover from my fingers as one might feed a pet. This was done to bind him, but to avoid the sneakiness of slipping it into his drinks, I want him to know how much I want him to be mine. Okay, if a guy was sticking his fingers, like, in his ass and then putting it in a chick's mouth and then was using the same logic, like, "Honey, I just wanna bind us. I just wanna make you attracted to my scent." Would that be okay? I doubt it. I want him to know how much I want him to be mine and know I am working the spell on him right out in the open. Holy shit, this is gross. This is so gross. This is, like, on the level of celebrities who drink each other's blood, which is, yeah, Megan Fox and, what's his face? I read this, yeah, let's see it. Let's check the chat. Let's see if everyone has left. Everyone's saying, "No, that's not it is no, it's not kosher. It is disgusting. Mizzy was odd. This gives a new meaning." Yes, this is a big red flag. Holy shit. NVIDIA never used to admit to a crazy girl magic on your man. No, I agree. If you've done that shit, you keep it to yourself. You don't need a guy knowing how crazy you are. Ugh, that is so gross, yo. Has anybody in here ever had some moderate witchcraft used on them? Blood spaghetti is an old Sicilian trick. I mean, Frank's mom is Sicilian. I should ask her if this is how she landed her man. Gross, though. See, we don't have any weird bodily fluid tricks from my people. Where I come from, we don't even care about food. Norwegians, Germans don't even care to make food, let alone put bodily fluids in it to trap a man. She has been on Timcast IRL a couple times. Oh, you mean the siren face chick? NVIDIA, imagine that. Giving a guy a clear sign works. Yep. Who knew? Oh, so you're pro Siren Gaze. Can we get Adrienne Curry on the podcast? I would love to have her. I'm not sure what to do other than keep tweeting at her. Maybe I should just send more emails. Whoo! The real way, this is from Chinoculus, the real way for women to get what they want from their man is to tell them how much they believe in them. Oh, I feel like that works for men and women. Everybody wants to hear that. It's called just being coy. I love how the kids think they're discovering something new. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Katie. We could teach these kids a thing or two about the old siren gaze. Matthew Perkins, I did not know Pete Davidson's dad died on 9/11. Explains a few things. I mean, he's not taking advantage of it or anything. He's not like, using it to get fame or anything. Whoa. Germans make amazing food. What? Like hot dogs? Like sausages? What's it called? It's beaten thin and fried. Is it chicken? Oh, thanks, Prototypo. Prototypo believes in me. Henrik, do you know where Norway your grandma is from? Oh, I do. God, there was like a ceramic. Arendal? Is that a place? Arendal, Norway? Arendal. Yeah. Arendal. It's a municipality in Agder County in southeastern Norway. Arendal belongs to the region of Sorlandet. Cool. I've never been. I really want to go to Norway. I just hear it's so fucking expensive. And I just feel like nobody would go with me. But I would love to go to the homeland. Um, yeah, I would also love to go to Germany to see Dad's homeland. That would be cool. Yeah, do you know where that is, Henrik? Do you know people over there? I am part Viking. Hell yeah, man. This is if I let this go, it would be blonde. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll transition to blonde to mix it up. Okay. You guys have some fiery comments today in the chat. I have had to teach women that they don't have to talk to guys that buy them drinks. Smile, say thank you, and party on. I had a friend who stuck by an old guy all night because I've done that. I have done that. I am Captain feeling bad. Like not as much so anymore, but like when I was single, oh my god, yeah. Not only just stay stay all night with a guy who bought you a drink and freaking go home with him. I'd be like, well, he bought me a drink. Clearly, we have to have sex now. Oh yeah. No more, though. I don't feel bad. Your great grandparents came from Switzerland, Chungus? Yeah, I have to save up for like many, many years to afford Norway. Oil princess. Yeah, I think my brother is. Yeah, right? Now I buy the drinks. Northern European food is terrible. Yeah, I've only really I've been to Iceland and the food was not great. And that's when I learned um I don't know if it's just Icelandic people or most Europeans not super into breakfast. They're not like, "Hey, let's go get some eggs and bacon." It's like they just eat whatever's laying around, like maybe some fruit, maybe a piece of toast, maybe a crumpet or something. But then they eat. And now it's like I find myself I don't really feel like eating till 1 o'clock anyway. Oh my god, I still have this period blood article up. What am I doing? I feel like we got the hang of it. In case you need me to tell you that feeding someone your period blood without their knowledge is a terrible idea, I have to tell you that it is a terrible idea. Yeah, it's fucking gross, man. It's a lie too. It's just like the chick that said, "Oh, I've been using your toothbrush to masturbate for," and I'm just, it's like you're still lying to the person. You've been doing some shit behind their back. It's really sneaky. I reached out to a lawyer friend who refused to click on any of the links, probably wisely, and asked what the legal status of this would be. I am impermeable to peer pressure when it comes to menstrual baking, my friend said, after being accused of wowzerism. Considering that this act seems especially heinous, would feeding someone menstrual blood without their consent be considered sexual assault or regular assault? I think it would be considered ordinary assault, or alternatively, some kind of offense under the Terrorism Act. Really? Ew, no, no, no. It's called stayatHomeMom.co.au. Blech. Don't do it. Don't do it. Bad. It was gross. If that's what you need to do to trick a man into liking you, you probably have to lose weight. I want to go back to the Siren gaze. Okay. Okay, we acknowledged the period blood in the spaghetti. Practicing a siren gaze. Oh, wearing vaginal fluids as perfume. I forgot. I heard about that. It's called vabbing. All for men who don't wash their ass. Haha, that's funny. Fellow women, please stand up and stop being pathetic. Gen Z think they invented everything. Simple smizing is now devil worship. Move, man. Seduction is getting into someone's mind deeply, step by step. This process is very subtle. Naturalness is key. He won't even know why he can't stop thinking about you. But you practice the secrets of a siren. Yeah, we all know how to stare, sweetheart. While the TikToker claims the seductive look will catch the attention of any man, critics slam the trend for being akin to Tyra Banks' smizing from America's Next Top Model. Remember smizing? Remember the 90s? Yeah. I'm a plus size teacher and my students beg me not to eat. Well, sold. Okay, what the fuck? I'm a plus size teacher and my students beg me not to eat them. How did we get here? What kindergarten students have said about my body, part 4. Please don't eat me for lunch. A preschool teacher hilariously, and where is she right now? Is this her room? I guess so. She's pretty big. A preschool teacher hilariously shared the funny things students tell her about her body. One of the students declared, I can sit on you, but you can't sit on me. That's true. I mean, you should not be sitting on your students. Kids will be kids, and nobody knows that better than school teachers. A proudly plus-size kindergarten educator is going viral on always TikTok for revealing the vile, albeit sometimes hilarious things her students have blurted out about her body. In a multi-part series, a good human TikToker who goes by the name Sue Style Vibes posted a video in which she's dancing while sharing the clueless comments she gets from the kitties. Let's see, can I bring it up? Oh, God, she's fucking huge. Oh, dearie. Okay. I'll never run out of material for these. Some noted. Some of the kids said, please don't eat me for lunch. Some of the kids have explained to her there are two types of people. Some have a line body, some have circle bodies like you. Another tot told her that she looks like Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Some of these eagle-eyed elementary students even clocked the hair on her legs, and they couldn't help but open their mouths. You have prickles on your legs, one child spouted off, adding that it looks like the grass outside of their apartment building. That's awesome. Another one of the Sue students declared, I can sit on you, but you can't sit on me. Please don't eat me for lunch. That's great. Other comments that children have said to her include, your arms feel like a stress ball. And you're the prettiest girl in the world. I'm not so sure about that one. Maybe one kid felt bad and said that. From the neck up, you're the prettiest girl in the world. Sue's fans guffawed over her video and took to the comments their hilarious reactions, the way I would get defensive and roast a small child. Another person wrote, this had me howling. Kids have no filter. One time a kid pushed my belly and said, squishy. The thing about kids, it's usually quite innocent. It's rarely meant as an insult unless they're much older. Yeah, because like kids are honest because they're closer to God. Yeah, man. Let's see if we can pull up her TikTok. Let me make sure I don't miss any of the super chats. Time for a spaghetti pox outbreak. No. Sperm muffins? No. Yeah, I think it's cool for a chick to buy a dude a drink. Because guys aren't expecting it. Cesario, period blood in food sounds worse than yeast from the nether regions of an adult actress I heard a few years back. That sounds very specific. Yeah, it sounds gross though. NVIDIA, for real though, the idea behind feeding your fluids is to get the other person's body used to them and to start craving them when they're missing. Yeah, but if a guy did that with their sperm, you know what I mean? It would be an outrage. People would call it a Me Too. Oh, NVIDIA. Training through association and constant exposure. Cesario. Beer made from yeast from an adult actress. Oh, got it. Let me pull up this fatty's TikTok. Yeah, time to make fun of fat people. She's got, okay, 10.8K followers. Ugh. Audition. Okay. Isn't she a teacher? Why is she auditioning? What is the one where she's talking about teaching? I mean, she does her makeup pretty well. God, all these look the same. Outfit of the day. Hey, check out my tarp of the
So
day.
this is my outfit of the day. I'm spending the day with my mom and my fiance. We're going to get my mom a cell
Fiance.
phone.
Ah,
She's
look at
never
her
had one
arms.
before.
Holy shit, look
And
at
we
her
go for
arms.
lunch.
Look at her arms. Oh my God, I clicked off it by accident. Her arm hair is black.
All right, so this is my outfit of the day. I'm spending never had one
Look at
before.
her
My
arm hair.
fiance.
Oh, she has
Going to get my
man
Kill
arms.
Ontario
Holy fucking
necklace.
shit.
And I have my
Her,
Old Navy
why are you,
dress here.
is this a dude?
Size
Look at her
3X.
arms. She has
And I
dark
only have one
black
shoe on right
arm
now because I
hair.
wanted to show you. This is like this
Yeah, no.
olivey, sagey,
All the cute shoes in the world cannot distract from your
sandal.
man hairy arms.
At,
That's oh, look at her
Bears.
arms.
They're
Why
so
are you not shaving your
comfortable.
arms?
They're so cute. I love them.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, look, see? This was the right idea with the long sleeve shirt. Was this a man? Is this a trans here? Oh my God, maybe that's what's going on. Plus sized. Okay. Cat mom. Harry. Anxiety queen. Damn. I mean, I have anxiety. This makes me never want to have anxiety again.
Do you wonder why penises are shrinking, taints are shrinking, testosterone is declining?
Uh-oh. Great sunglasses.
So wait, taints are shrinking?
Taints are shrinking. Yeah, it's all your fault, Sue.
One more thing I have to be friggin' insecure about.
Ew. I just want to get one where she's talking about maybe she doesn't teach anymore. Shorts haul.
Quest for good. Yeah.
Ew. Where do these fat women get so much confidence from? Like, I've been trying to lose the same 10 pounds for what feels like years.
Here are the same ones.
But she's like, oh, I'm putting on the equivalent of a fucking baseball stadium tarp. Don't I look cute?
Yeah.
We need to bring back shame. We need to bring back shame. This is like a lot of people are telling this woman she looks good and she's gonna have to cut off a leg soon. Oh, is this her man? Plus size and in love.
Can you do me a favor? Can you please either duet or stitch this and show yourself happy and in love with your
plus size and in love?
Number one, we need to see more.
My heart is so full it could give out. I have trouble breathing. Imagine like all of your signs of love are really just like side effects of being
a little hope right now.
400 pounds.
Could really use a little bit of hope.
My heart is fluttering.
Do me a favor and help me out.
Oh my God.
If you are a plus size person and you are in love, can you do me a favor?
Oh, good for her.
Or stitch this and show yourself with your partner.
Get it off. Get it off. Fat people love attention. My heart is full. Her heart isn't as full as her colon. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's talking about bringing back shame. It's important right now. That's what I was talking about that with Seth Dillon yesterday. Because shame used to just be called tough love. It was like, yeah, we're telling you what you need to hear, what you don't want to hear, but it's what you need to hear so you can live a better life. Yeah, she does do very good makeup. But the thing is, when you are 300 pounds, you have to do good makeup. Your makeup better be on point. Wowie. I know. I blame Lizzo too. This is all Lizzo's fault. But these people are going to die early, and I think they're just pretending for the camera. I'm more I am more grossed out by the arm hair than by the period in the food. Like, I don't ever shave my arms, but that's because, like, yeah, my arms are hairy too, but like, if you could see the hair from here, it's blonde. Thank God. One less thing for me to shave. Not it's so gross, man. Oh, right. I was talking about the gaze. I got so off topic with that whale lady. Okay. Oh, yeah. I wanted to click on this Siren chick. The girl who invented the siren gaze. Secrets of a siren. Again, we are led to TikTok, despite my best efforts. Okay, let's see what this siren gaze is all about. I'm going to definitely have the Simcast girls practice the siren gaze with me on Sunday. Okay, eye makeup to enhance the siren gaze. Rules to manipulate a man. Hey. Yeah. How do you pause a TikTok? Rules to manipulate a man successfully. Never becoming. Oh, God, it's moving too fast. Am I a boomer or is this... Okay, I'm taking the music off. Never become an obvious threat to his freedom. Men always want it. This is moving too fast. There's literally no one on the planet who can read this fast. All right, come here. Come here, you. I'm just going to hold it. Okay, this is all. Never become an obvious threat to his freedom. Manipulate in silence. Men always want to see a what? Oh God, oh my God. This is sorry. Oh my God. I can't even move it to the next thing. Men, fuck. I can't. I fucking hate TikTok. Why can't it just stop? Men always. I can't. I can't do it. Wait, you just push it in the middle and it stops? Okay. Okay. I figured it out, guys. Never become an obvious threat to his freedom. Manipulate in silence. Men always want to see a woman in you, and they'll never believe women can outsmart them. Use this weakness to your advantage. Give me an example. Men are not opposed to manipulating women themselves. Nice girls finish last. That's it. Those are the rules. That's not even Marilyn Monroe. That's Kylie frickin' Jenner. Okay. Oh my God. This looks like Woman Scorn 101. Use your heartbreak to enter your siren man-eater era. Instead of shedding tears, you invest in yourself, and now you have the skills to hold men in the palm of your hand. This is Bella Hadid, who naturally very skinny, but like also has had a bunch of work done. Very famous parents, and I don't know, her dad works is like a shipping icon, a Greek shipping heir or something. This is not new. Every girl after they get broken up with, you're alone now. So of course you're going to take more baths and work out more and work on yourself. That's not new. All right, let's how are we doing this siren stare thing? This is a lot of text. Master your siren gaze by sending subliminal messages to make any man obsessed. Eyes are the window to the soul. Look him in the eyes and feel seductive. Feel passionate and magnetic. You can even send him naughty thoughts for more intense results. This person really likes Kylie Jenner. What do you think, guys? Has anyone given you a siren stare? Big Chungus, come down to Cal. Worthington's a wacky, waving, inflatable, arm flailing tube man. Yeah. Have I heard about the Marilyn Monroe effect on TikTok? No, because I'm not on TikTok. Has she covered? I have not covered vabbing. Oh, I would love to have a cartwheel off with Lizzo. Whoo! I'm gonna work on my siren stare. I think that the Chinese government wants us to work on our siren stares instead of calling out our leaders. Yeah, this is like absolute. I mean, I get it, but this is like absolute female brain rot. That this can so easily suck away the best hours of your day. Like you're just obsessing, navel gazing. Yes, of course, makeup is important. Looking great, looking your best is important. But You're going to attract a quality man by just living a quality life in line with your values. It shouldn't all be like trickery and witchcraft, and it's your fault that I'm obsessed with you. That is what Marilyn Monroe's admirers said about her. It was the look of in her eyes, full of passion, the way she spoke, her energy, the effect she had over men she perfected over the years through trial and error. She spent her whole lifetime perfecting her appearance, her voice. They were all concepts she embodied, the perfect mix between innocence and danger, and you can learn it too. It's also easy to do this when you don't have to like work a 9 to 5 job. Like she's not sitting behind a desk answering phones for 7 hours a day. She can kind of figure out like what outfits look the best on me. Like how does you know what I mean? You can work on just attracting men. You don't have to fucking take out the trash at the Starbucks, you know? A true siren does not sit around being sad over men and hating herself. She believes in herself and prioritizes herself. Self-care and self-love are everyday practices. That means, taking a shower once in a while. She sees her own worth and knows that any man that has the privilege to breathe the same air as her should be grateful. She has the skills to seduce and manipulate, and she does not feel ashamed about her power. How does a siren deal with fights with her man? Men are too stupid to actually deal with drama. A siren is so powerful because she is in control of her emotions. You can burn of anger inside, but on the outside, you stay very calm. This is a strategic move in manipulation. If you stay nice and respectful, you inspire a sense of guilt and superiority. There is nothing more terrifying and seductive than a woman that can stay calm when she should be raging. It also helps if you look like this. Okay. So be calm during fights. That's always good advice. Okay, how do we get the siren gaze makeup effect? When you master your siren gaze and self-confidence, and now you can seduce any man to complete obsession by just looking at him the right way. Okay. So just some eyeliner? Okay. This is so much text. A lot of these things I think are saying the same thing. I'm just clicking on this because her boobs were out. This man thought he could hurt me, but I've read the secrets of a siren and now I haunt him in his dreams. Is that really the best use of your time? Like making an ex regret dumping you, or just like moving on and being like, oh, what do I want to like achieve in my life? Yeah, learn how to make a great sandwich. the, the siren to old cat lady pipeline. Mm-hmm. Twerk until he wishes he were yours again. Marilyn Monroe definitely was great. Alpha male and sirens, new world order. Yeah. The sirens are taking over. I think Marilyn Monroe was molested by a relative as a child. Maybe that's how she perfected her siren stare. Step 1, get molested. Step 2, go to Sephora. NVIDIA says, how is any of this different than the old F Me Eyes? It's not. It is a new take on an old classic. Pretty soon they're going to rebrand, like whispering in a guy's ear, like, I could blow you in the bathroom. Count 0. So wait, the best way for a chick to get a guy is to act like an attractive chick? Who knew? Yeah, this is coming back because like feminism is not really working. Men don't really like strong, obnoxious women that are overconfident and don't need them. So maybe that's what this represents. The siren eyes is really just a return to femininity that we should embrace, even if it's in an awkward TikTok form. It used to be called the old fisheye. Yeah, that's my token move, the old fisheye. Yeah. Oh, we got another man in the chat saying support your man. We have men saying that if you support your man, that's basically how to reel him in. What do you guys, and this is, I wish the sim chat ladies were here. Simcast. I'm gonna have to bring this up again on Sunday because I wish I could hear all their takes right now. Marilyn Monroe is a sad example of psychoanalysis gone way wrong. She killed herself in the house of Sigmund Freud's daughter. The Freudians thought they could replace her personality. What? I also heard that she was killed. I heard that she was murdered. Get a guy versus keep a guy. True. Yeah, WAP is a siren. I bet all you guys are going to be looking extra closely at your spaghettis tonight. That's for sure. Jeremy Griggs finally texted me back. We don't need him to look into that anymore, right? Because we already booked that. We booked a hotel.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
No, we're good. We're good.
All right. Good night, Mister's like, I'm cooking my own food from now on. Frank, I have a question.
Okay.
Did you know that it is an old Sicilian, like, witchcraft trick to put period blood in food?
Yeah, don't you enjoy my mom's meatballs?
I do enjoy your mom's meatballs, but is that something that she would do? She's been doing it? Ew! Oh, great. Great.
No, I never heard of that.
Okay, never heard of it. How would you feel if I told you one day, like let's say hypothetically I cooked and I told you, like, hey, just letting you know, like, for a couple years now I've been cooking my period blood into your food. How would that make you feel?
I'd say I've never hit a woman before in my life, but it's the first time for everything.
you would submit to violence.
I would say I understand Pat Dixon's approach towards Gina.
Oh,
She had it coming.
it's gross. Yeah, I think that's gross. It's not, I mean, obviously it's gross, but it's deceit. It's like you kept this up for years without telling me. I am saying that. I'm not saying I can't cook. I'm just saying that I don't cook.
Can you cook?
I can cook.
What can you cook?
I can make. You're not on the mic, by the way. I don't think people can hear you.
Well, you started talking.
Oh, okay. I can make really good scrambled eggs.
That's not cooking.
Yes, it is cooking.
Scrambled eggs is not count.
Scrambled eggs does count as cooking. I can make bacon.
Not.
I can.
Does not count as cooking.
Bacon doesn't count as cooking?
No.
What? Cooking is making something hot and eating it.
Scrambled eggs is like, might as well say you can cook cereal.
Frank is saying scrambled eggs is not cooking. That's what my mom would do. She would just like heat things up.
That's like driving a go-kart and say you can drive on the road.
Oh, okay. I could cook. I just haven't put a lot of time into like figuring it out. Like, if you give me a recipe, and I can bake anything. I'm really good at baking.
Look, everyone's agreeing with me.
Wow. Oh, wow. 5-year-olds can make scrambled eggs?
Yep.
Show me a 5-year-old who can make scrambled eggs.
Matthew was making scrambled eggs at 5.
Well, were they good? I don't think so.
Okay, if Matthew can cook it, it doesn't count as grown-up cooking.
All right.
Fair? Does that count?
If an 11, we're talking an 11-year-old, current Matthew can cook it? Oh, God. Don't get him involved, please. Please don't call him in. Great. This is the last time I talked to a filing cabinet. NVIDIA, time to find a man who appreciates your... Exactly. No, I'm okay. I'm good. I moved on. It's all good.
All right.
I do. Yeah, I'll have to do a cooking scream. Scream.
Yeah. Okay.
When you are his first. I always get what I want because I am a prize kind of girl, and now he's obsessed with you. Oh, again, it's like I think this encourages being very self-absorbed. Yeah, it's like doesn't matter. This woman could be a total biatch, and she would seduce dudes. Like it helps to be hot. What are sensual habits to connect to your inner siren? Dancing, moving your hips, twirling, painting, wearing pretty lingerie, treating yourself with gifts, enjoying good food, self-development, self-exploration, getting yourself flowers, doing your makeup, being in nature, seeing the magic in everyday moments and routines, self-care, getting your favorite drink. So just like living a happy life, basically. Take yourself on dates, meditation, yoga, journaling, cooking, exercise. This is not original either. This is not a new concept. Mama Gina, who is kind of old now, Mama Gina she is an author, but she has been doing this for years. She's all about I'm gonna bring this up because I actually went to a couple like years ago, went to a couple of this woman's talks, I guess. This is Mama Gina. Obviously, like she's getting old now. But she ran the school. She's a CEO of the School of Womanly Arts. She's also a feminist, which is why I started to like not be so into her because as I grew out of my feminist phase, I was like, eh. So this is all about I've gone to a couple of her talks. I think at the Javits Center, I went to one, and she's all about like how important. God, I even have, I had one of her books at my old day job. I hope they sent it back to me. But it was about the importance of pleasure for women, that like exploring your pleasure as a woman is what keeps you feminine. So if you're not taking time to like make yourself look pretty and take care of yourself and like do things you enjoy, that it kind of like robs you of your feminine essence, and which in turn like makes you less attractive to dudes. So her whole thing is like when you give yourself those things and you make yourself happy, you already come to the table like a happy, kind of fulfilled, you're looking good, you're feeling your best, you took your time to work out, like you did the things you needed to do to fill your own cup, so to speak. And when you do that for yourself, of course you're going to be more attractive to men. Of course you're going to have like a glow about you. People are going to want to be around you, friends with you, etc. It's basically all about that. And when women like rob themselves of their own pleasure, like moms that are kind of overworked or they choose to be overworked, like martyrs, like that was definitely my mom's style. Like she was a total martyr. She would like 100% give herself to her kids, and then when the kids were not like when we wouldn't fill her cup, so to speak, like make her happy, and like basically her whole self-esteem depended on us and if we were like available or if we were visiting enough, whatever. So when you see women who are like basically cunty or like joyless, it's because they've like robbed themselves of these pleasures. Of course, obviously masturbating is part of that. But this is not a new concept. Mama Gina, she has a bunch of books called like School of Womanly Arts. She also has a book called Pussy, which I bought, which is very good. But I started to here's a tab with all her books. So none of this is new. Oh, this is the book I had, Pussy, a Reclamation. Discover what no one taught you about the source of your feminine power and how to use it. In this book, you'll learn key practices required to seek and speak your deepest truth, how to embody radical self-celebration. This is basically like take time to have fun, how to end the war with your body, why a woman's sensual awareness is critical for her spiritual, intellectual, emotional health. And then the feminism stuff started to turn me off. But yeah, she's written books. So this is not a new concept. Oh, you think, wow, interesting. Female Jack Murphy vibes, huh? You don't need a whole book for that. I think when you're like lost and upset, this kind of stuff appeals to you more. If you don't have a good support group and if you really are feeling pretty lowly about yourself, like, yeah, these books and these seminars are very appealing. I think I took my sister to one, actually. She don't need no man. But that's true for guys too. Like when you're doing things you enjoy, you're a happier person and the people want to be around you. Oh yeah. I'm on it, believe me. Oh, all right. All right. A lot of comments in here about scrambled eggs. I'll cook something. It just it takes a ton of time. It's like no wonder women didn't work and stayed home to cook because it's like it literally takes all day. I'm starting to sound like Fenty. Being a woman is like really hard. Oh my God, I've been going an hour and 10 minutes already. I'm freezing down here. Okay. I should just get a sweater. Now I'm hungry. I need more coffee. Do I use a crock pot? No, I don't own a crock pot, but I would. What are like, guys, send me some recipes. Maybe I'll do a Siren stare cooking video. Well, I'll just do both. I'll just be like, I want to know what Brittany Venti has to say about the Siren stare. The pussy book is scratch and sniff. It's tiresome. Do you find like the self-help industry to be tiresome? I mean, I think whatever makes you feel good about yourself is a good thing. And it's useful to some people, not to others. Like we all have different areas that we need help in. So I guess if you're a person who's like got the confidence thing down, then something like this, you'd be like, oh, really still? But it's a thing too, like sometimes a lot of I don't know if men feel this way too, but women, if they're not feeling great about themselves, they think, oh, I need to get self-help books. I need to break down my psyche. I need to like go to therapy. Yes, that can help, but sometimes you also need to just like go work out or do something productive or go see a friend. Like you don't always have to grab a self-help book. You can just sort of like do something fun. Just get active instead of like, I need to get in my head. Make stuffed pepper casserole. Ugh, that sounds gross. You made homemade pickles yesterday? Don't tell me where you put them. Strawberry, sour cream, and brown sugar. What? What does that make? Wow. You know what? I'm tired of people calling Brittany a hammerhead shark. That is like the least creative insult. Every woman in the 90s I knew read that Chicken Soup for the Soul book. Yeah, I had like at least 2 people buy me a Chicken Soup for the Soul book. I didn't read them because I just the books didn't call to me. When can we get Oh, Chungus wants to know, when can we get Filing Cabinet to have a Chad cast? He's busy. He has a life, okay? Okay, this Elon Musk Trump beef is like, I don't fully understand where it came from. Former President Donald Trump has hit back at Elon Musk for calling him too old to run again, claiming he could have had made the world's richest man drop to his knees and beg when he was at the White House. Trump used his Twitter rival, Truth Social, to attack Musk, 51, in an ongoing, maybe the beef started when he was going to buy Twitter and it was going to be a threat to Truth Social. I don't know. In an ongoing war of words that on Monday saw the Tesla mogul saying it was time for Trump to hang up his hat and sail into the sunset. Oh, he's not going to like hearing that. When Elon Musk came to the White House asking me for help on all of his many subsidized projects, whether it's electric cars that don't drive long enough, driverless cars that crash, rocket ships to nowhere, without which subsidies he'd be worthless, and telling me how he was a big Trump fan and a Republican, I could have said, drop to your knees and beg, and he would have done it, the 45th commander-in-chief claimed. Now Elon should focus on getting himself out of the Twitter mess because he could owe $44 billion for something that's perhaps worthless, Trump wrote of Musk, who faces legal action after pulling out of his much-hyped offer to buy the social media giant. Okay, this is true. Are any of you guys on Truth Social? I think I'm still on the waiting list. I can't believe he really posted this. Man, he really was the best troll. Oh, tie's too short. Wow. Oh, wow. This was a recent rally. This was in Alaska. It looks packed. Also, lots of competition for electric cars, Trump insisted of Tesla. P.S. Why was Elon allowed to break the 15 million stock purchase barrier on Twitter without any reporting? That is a very serious breach, the former president added. Have fun, Elon and Jack Dorsey. Go to it, he wrote, referring to the Twitter founder who had supported Musk's plan to take over. Oh, shit. The former president tagged a True Social account for Jack that was set up for Dorsey whenever you're ready with Trump, the one account it is following. Space pioneer Musk had questioned Trump's age while replying to a clip of the former president slamming him as another bullshit artist. I don't hate the man, but it's time for Trump to hang up his hat and sail into the sunset, the world's richest man tweeted in response to Trump's comments. Interesting. Oh, this is Elon Musk opening up his Tesla Gigafactory in Southeast Berlin. Looks cool. Musk, worth more than $225 billion, according to Forbes, also claimed that Florida Governor Ron DeSantis would easily win if he ran against Trump, insisting he doesn't even need to campaign. It's a beef. Elon and Trump are beefing because they're both alpha males who want all the attention. You don't think he is the world's richest man, Joe Nuck? Then who is? Yes, you are keeping me awake. And thank God. No, I always yawn at this time. I always yawn in the morning if I haven't worked out yet. Because, like, nothing's flowing yet. Also, as soon as I said I don't get hungry till 1 o'clock, I get hungry. No, I haven't watched the Lauren Southern video yet. I have it up on my screen, and I was like, oh my God, it's 3 hours. I can't watch it now. So I'm going to do that today. Yeah, I'm really intrigued. I'm excited to watch it. Have you seen it? What is it about? Does she out anybody? Okay, sorry. Yeah, there's too many of these chicken soup books. They're all stupid. I was just like, it just doesn't look interesting. Sorry about the yawning. It's not you, it's me. This is interesting. Okay, I don't know if you make your kids do chores. I didn't really do a ton of chores as a kid. But it's because my parents really didn't care about cleaning. I make my 4-year-old cleaning machine kid do 12 hours of labor a week. Oh my God, she looks so happy. Is this a valuable life lesson or fun-sized Cinderella story? She has great hair too. There are no pampering kids in this mama's house. A UK mother is bucking today's trend of overindulging children, instead having her 4-year-old daughter complete nearly 2 hours of chores a day. Fuck yeah. Especially if she enjoys it. I've always believed in giving children some cleaning chores to do. Ratch Rach Marsden, 44, told The Sun of her tyke Sienna's grueling regimen. The Leeds native, who also boasts 2 sons, Lewis, 29, and Jake, 19. Whoa, this is her oops baby. Reportedly started making her children clean up their toys at age 3. Now Sienna does up to 12 hours of household chores per week, spanning everything from cleaning to putting the groceries away for her mom. Oh, that's sweet. She'll empty the washing machine and hang up items to dry, gushed the teaching assistant of her meticulous tot. She's also great at sweeping and vacuuming. God, I mean, if the least you could do is teach your kids to, like, hang up their freaking towels, like, just do, like, basic things, I think that's great. Marsden added, her room is always immaculate and she can strip her own bed and make it and refuses to help when I offer it. Oh, that's awesome. Naturally, this weekly routine might sound extreme for a toddler, but Marsden insists that the diminutive neat freak loves to clean and will even tell mom off for not sweeping properly or completing a job list. Okay, that's awesome. She's like, I love to clean. I'm proud of Sienna being a cleaning machine, fawned the proud parent. It cuts my housework time in half and makes us both feel satisfied. Cleaning machine. Sienna does everything from laundry to putting away groceries. The mom isn't imposing such an intense regimen merely to lighten the workload. She claims that it's important to encourage kids to do their share of the cleaning. Not giving your kids chores is wrong and irresponsible, Marsden declared. It teaches them to be lazy and not care for themselves. I agree with this. It's very easy to be lazy. She added, I know Sienna will grow up responsible and tidy. It's also really important to have, like, I don't know, maybe some people it doesn't matter as much. But I think when your space is clean, you can think better. Like when I have papers all over the desk like I do now, like my ADD takes over and I'm like, oh, I can't really do anything until everything's clean. Not even clean, but just like uncluttered. Indeed, studies have shown that giving kids chores at age 3 can play major dividends later in life, including giving them higher self-esteem and a greater sense of responsibility. According to the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, it can also reportedly make them better equipped to handle frustration, adversity, and delayed gratification. Yes! On the opposite end of the spoilage spectrum, this UK 1-year-old named Jareem is pampered to the extreme by his unemployed mom, who gave him everything from a $1,200 solid gold pacifier to an $1,100 diamond encrusted. Are we talking about Cardi B here? Who is this? World's most spoiled toddler. Oh, let me bring this up. Do you spoil your kids? Do you guys have kids? Look at this. World's most spoiled toddler sucking on his gold pinky. He doesn't even know. A $900 Versace necklace, an $1,100 diamond encrusted bracelet. Kids don't care about this. You give them fucking plastic. What does this bitch do? What? Oh, she's unemployed. Okay, this is mental illness when you're spending this much money on your kid. What does she do for money? With the $1,200 gold. Does she use her unemployment money on this? As soon as I had my little boy, my obsession changed from how I look to focusing on my son. Well, she's only 32. She looks older. He's very cute, for sure. Spoils him with designer outfits. What Jareem wants, Jareem gets. The latest pair of shoes I bought for myself were $1.21 flip-flops, and on the same day I bought him Gucci sneakers. Oh boy. All right, so maybe gifts are her love language, but like you should be putting that money into this kid's like college fund. In addition to his designer, especially because you're growing out of this shit. So I don't have a kid, but I know that they grow out of shit quickly. In addition to his designer shoes, the diaper darling also dons a $900 Versace chain along with costly jewelry. I mean, a chain, it's like, at least you're not going to grow out of that. I spent $1,200 on a solid gold binky, and he chucked it in the middle of town and lost it. I cried for 3 days. Girl, get it together. Over the past year, she has also shelled out a whopping $240 to have Jareem's palm read in order to learn his favorite color. Okay. This woman needs to be committed. Whatever he likes, he gets. If I can't afford it, I ring his dad and get the money. Now we see. I ain't saying she's a gold digger. I'm not working at the moment. I do all this on benefits and help of my ex-partner. Akram, who admittedly didn't want kids prior to the COVID-19 outbreak, became pregnant with Jareem in 2020. And since she's lavished the boss babe with pricey apparel, what is she putting honey in a bath? What is this? Bleach? What is she doing? Akram, who does not have a job, treats her baby to costly pieces of jewelry, spa treatments, and organic meals. I mean, the meals I get. Have your kid do a bath, but they don't need a spa treatment. You guys all know this. I'm preaching to the choir. Apparently, I'm too soft with him, but if you had a child in the middle of a pandemic, you would be the same. Oh, she bathes him in a tub of milk and honey several times a week. Whoa. Okay, that's milk she's using, not bleach. Jareem also regularly treated to an all-organic breakfast in his $360 designer bed each morning at 6 a.m. Okay, that's a little fucked up. And a soothing baby oil massage, and the Pampered Prince's palette is just refined as his daily routine. He looks happy. He's never seen a slice of white bread in his life. And what I eat, he eats olives, grilled peppers. Oh God. Okay, she's worried that the baby will spout breasts because of chemicals in the tap water. All right, I understand that. She clearly watches Alex Jones. Will stop at nothing to ensure Jareem's water supply is purified. Okay, she doesn't want him to be exposed to estrogen. That's really good. He's never had tap water in his life. I fired my nanny because she gave him tap water. Damn. He's the loveliest little boy in the world, and I've fallen out with friends over how much I've spent on him. She confessed that when her bed broke, she slept on a mattress on the floor and purchased Jareem a bed frame shaped like a tractor. If I want to spend money on my son, that's my choice. I don't care if I walk around in pre-marked shoes as long as my prince has the best. And the overindulgent mom plans to baby Jareem for the rest of his life, even when he grows up and has a wife. Well, that's not going to go over well. His dad always says that when he turns 18, he'll get a girlfriend and move out. And I say, no, we'll have bunk beds when he's too old to share a bed with me. What? She sleeps in his bed? Or he sleeps in her bed? Yikes. I always ask Jareem, why? If he's one, why are you talking about this? If he gets a girlfriend when he's older and she doesn't like me, if he'll kick her out. And he said, yes. When he finally gets married, wife is going to hate me. Oh my God. So many problems. See, the partner is enabling this. The ex is totally enabling this. But if she's raising your kid, I can get being like, all right, whatever he needs, I guess as long as he's taken care of. Is this his little dream house? Or is this what the mom lives in? And then the kid gets the whole house and the mom just lives in this plastic dream house. I wouldn't be surprised. Woo! Okay, it's a little bit of mental illness. Definitely coping for something. Maybe she was not treated well as a kid. I don't know. But I mean, if your mom is treating you like that, like what chance does any regular chick have of impressing you? Yes, How to Raise a Narcissist. 100%. You guys get it. Yeah, my mom didn't even cut our crusts off our sandwiches. Like, we'd be like locked out of the house and she'd be at work. She'd be like, all right, I'll see you at 5. Oh. That's crazy. If I ever have a kid, I'm not going to spoil them. Cartel living. Yeah, maybe the dad is a drug dealer. Oh, snap. Good point. But you know what? Maybe this woman did not feed her husband blood spaghetti. That's why he's not with her anymore. This is going to be a real life Brazzers story. Oh my God. You guys' comments are the best. All right, guys. I got shows coming up this weekend. Stand Up New York on Thursday, Tannersville on Friday, Buffalo on Saturday, and Syracuse on Sunday. Come to a show. It's freezing down here. Why is it so cold in the basement? Because heat rises. Love you guys. What's coming up? What's today? Wednesday. Friday Night Tights on. No, I'll be doing shows. So I'm not doing Friday Night Tights this Friday because I got all these shows. I'll be on the road. I'll be upstate. All right. Love you guys. I'm going to do another Mayor in the morning tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Love you. Bye.